Wanna learn how to download and sign up for a BetterHelp app? I'll teach you how to do it today. Welcome back to Tutorials Point. Before starting, you can subscribe to our channel for more videos and updates. The initial process of creating an account on a BetterHelp app is having the app itself. For that, go to your App Store or Play Store, just like me, and then tap on the Search for Apps and Games option on the top. Enter here, BetterHelp, and search for this particular app. You can see that there's an option of Open in the top right corner, since I have already installed and downloaded it simultaneously. If you haven't done it, you will get an option of Install instead of Open in the top right corner. Make sure to tap on it and install it simultaneously. And when you've just finished installing and downloading it, you can go to BetterHelp and open it just like this. Since we are trying to create an account and we are onto the very first section of BetterHelp, you need to first choose the type of therapy that you're looking for. I'm basically looking for individual, that is for myself. You can either choose couples or teen as well. Tap on individual or couples or teen, that's of your choice. If you're going to open up for individual, you need to choose your gender now, that is male or female. I'm going to choose female, you can do if you want. Now you need to select your age. Scroll down and select the age. Now you need to clarify your sexuality. There are various options here. You can even tap on show more, below prefer not to say, and look for all of the options. I'm going to choose straight, you can choose of your own, and even you can choose your relationship status. I'm randomly going to select one. You can also select of your own. Now you need to clarify if you consider yourself to be religious. I'm going to choose of my own, you can choose of your own too. If you consider yourself as spiritual, you can tap on yes. If you don't, you can tap on no. And if you have ever been in therapy, tap on yes. And if you do not have, tap on no. So you can see that. Now you need to choose that what has kept you from seeking out or trying therapy. You can choose here. For that, just in front of the reason on the square box, you need to tap on it. So basically it was too expensive for me, so basically I wasn't ready to try, so I'm gonna tap on square box in front of it. You can choose of your own, and when you're done, tap on next below. You can see that even you need to choose what led you to consider online therapy today. So I'm going to choose one of mine, you can choose of your own. For that, you need to tap on the square box in front of this particular reason, scroll down and tap on next. On the left corner below, you can see that what are your expectations from your therapist. So basically you need to choose the type of therapist you want. I really want a therapist who listens to me, who can listen to me. So I'm going to tap on the square box in front of it. You can choose of your own, and then tap on next on the left corner below. So you can choose that when was the last time you thought about suicide. So I've never thought about it. If you have had, you can tap on the options here, and you can even choose, are you currently experiencing anxiety, panic attacks, or have any phobias? I've had one, so I'm going to tap on yes, below no. You can choose of your own. And if you're currently taking any medication, tap on yes, and if you do not have, tap on no. And even you can clarify if you're currently experiencing any chronic pain. If you have had one, tap on yes, and if you haven't, tap on no. And to choose as well that how would you rate your current financial status. It's kind of fair for me, so I'm going to tap on fair. You can choose of your own. And even need to choose that how would you rate your current sleeping status. It's kind of poor for me, so I'm going to tap on poor, below fair. You can see that how do you prefer to communicate with your therapist. It's either you want to message them, want to have audio or video sessions, or if you haven't decided yet, you can tap on not sure yet, decide later, choose of your own. Now you can choose, are there any specific preference for your therapist? Either you want them to be a male therapist, female therapist, Christian-based therapist, and the list goes on. I really want them to be a male therapist, so I'm going to tap on the square box in front of it. You can choose of your own, and then tap on next on the left corner below. Now you can choose that who referred you to BetterHelp. Scroll down and choose one of the options. So I'm going to tap on social media post. Now you have to choose a country. By tapping on this country option, you can choose one of the country that you belong to. When you're done doing it, tap on next on the left corner below. Now you can choose your preferred language. I want to have the session in English. I'm going to leave it. Either if you want to change it, tap on the language and choose the available language here. When you're done doing it, tap next on the left corner below. Now you need to make all that apply if either you are a student, disabled, unemployed, employed, but your income is low, or financially impacted by the coronavirus outbreak. So I'm going to choose now. You can choose off your own by tapping on the square box in front of it and then tap on next on the bottom left corner. If you have completed the questionnaire, tap on next below. You can see that you just took a big step. Now you need to create a private account for it. Either you can continue with Facebook or continue with Google, or you can choose your email address to create one. Tap on first name or nickname below. Enter here your first name. I can choose a full name as well. Tap on email address below and choose the email address that you want to keep in it. Tap on confirm email and choose the email address and confirm the email address once again. Tap on create password below and create a new password. Make sure to make it stronger. When you're done filling all, tap on the square box in front of I agree to the terms and conditions to agree with it. You're all set since you have just filled all of the details. Now tap on get started below. Now you need to create a new PIN so that you can get an extra security on your account. I'm going to choose 4-digit PIN. You can do of your own. So you can see that's being processed and you're almost there. Now they have just sent a verification code to my email address. I need to enter the code here. So I'm going to go to my email address and push the code and enter it. You can do the same. So I'm onto the home page of my own email address, and on the top I do have a notification from BetterHelp. Tap on it. So that's the code given by BetterHelp. You can tap on the code and copy it, go back to BetterHelp and submit the code here just like this, and then tap on submit next to the code. So you can see that if there are any issues you would like to focus on, they would want to match you with a therapist to suit your needs. So you can choose the issues that you're currently facing. So I'm going to choose it. For that you need to tap on this square box in front of the particular issues that you're facing, and when you're done, tap on next on the bottom left corner. Now you can choose for the additional areas that you prefer. That if there are any additional areas that you're interested in, they may not be able to honor all the preferences, but they will do their best. So you can choose any of the areas that you're currently facing issues on. For that, tap on square box just like before in front of the problem. When you're done doing it, tap on next on the left corner below. Now you need to enter here that what brings you here. You need to specify what you would like to have this therapy, because this will give you a therapist a good understanding of where to start. You can tap on what brings you here and enter your issues or the ways that have just brought you here. When you're done feeling all, tap on next on the left corner below. So you can see that Alexa Gill, welcome to BetterHelp. It's time to start feeling better. So you have just successfully created an account for yourself, and this is the home page for it. You can tap and start therapy by making a certain payment and being an official member on it. So this is how you do it. I hope this video was really helpful for you and I was able to help you. I am going to see you on the next video. Till then, keep calm, stay safe, and goodbye.